You who is looking to invest your money on something that's going to return, you who is looking to start your livestock farming journey, but you are not yet ready with your own resources, and even you who is just looking to buy animals, looking to stock your farm. We are here to make life easy for you. We are here to see that we grow together as a country and as people in the practice of livestock keeping. I am back to tell you about the good news of the Int'l Farmers Sacco and the opportunities it's here to give you. You who is looking to invest your money on something that's going to return, you who is looking to start your livestock farming journey, but you are not yet ready with your own resources, and even you who is just looking to buy animals, looking to stock your farm. Here is the Int'l Farmers Sacco to give you all those things depending on which one you want. Now, we talked about so many programs which included the pasture program, the GCS program, complete farms for those that wanted to buy a finished farm. But today, I just want to talk about one of the three, and that is going to be the GCS, or the Goats, Cattle and Sheep program that is under the Int'l Farmers Sacco. What is this about, and why should you be a part of it? Why shouldn't you miss this opportunity? Now, as I've been saying, are you looking to start your goat farming project but you don't have the resources yet? Are you looking to start your goat farming project but you don't know where to buy your animals from? You could even be someone that has been doing this for a while but things are not yet going well. Or for you have even managed to make them right, but then you don't know what next after your animals are ready. Here is the good news that comes with the Int'l Farmers Sacco. GCS is a program that basically encircles people that want to buy animals for their farms, people that are looking to start rearing animals but don't have space of their own. You have a farm already but you don't know what happens after that. All those things are covered under this program. This program has two parts of it. It has a passive one and an active side, what we are calling passive partnership and the active partnership. In this passive partnership, it just basically means that for you that has no time at all, you want to start your goat farming but maybe you don't have the time to be at the farm, and we all know by now that you're not going to do any farming if you're doing it on remote. You need to be involved for those things to work. For those of you that have tried farming from a distance, you take a month without reaching the farm, they tell you all the animals died and you don't even know where to start complaining from. This is the program for you. And how does it work? You buy your animals. For those that look to have them in a short term, we have a 1-year period and a 4-year contract. For those that seem to know in a short period of 1 year, you'll have your farm ready to run. We have a contract where we look after your animals for a year as you set up your structures, your farm, and it starts running. And then at the end of the year, you take your animals and they go to your farm. While for those of you that honestly know we don't have that time, but then we want this thing to start running and probably make some money even from it, we have a 4-year contract where this 4-year contract starts with 5 goats minimum, and these 5 goats are at a very, very, very friendly price of 700,000 plus monitoring technology. What do I mean by monitoring technology? We have a QR technology that allows you, a farmer, to know the day-to-day activities taking place at the farm where your animals are being looked after and what is happening in their life. QR technology is just a means implemented in this program to keep it very, very transparent, whereby a farmer always knows what is being done to his animals, what is their health status, how much are they eating, how they are giving birth, and all those things, because it is a very technical thing, looking after animals. It's charged only 30,000 per animal, as we are going to see, because we are going to do the math. As I promised, tugenda kola mathematics. We're going to do all the mathematics from how you purchase it to what you receive at the end of your 4-year contract. Then for you who knows I have some time, we look at the time you're going to set up your animals and then we partner. Do you have the land? Do you have the money to set up the structures, but then you don't know how it works? We sit down, we talk about what you need on your farm and how much it will take to develop it. We come in, develop your farm, and then even stock animals with you. At the end of your period of time, whether it's 1 year or 2 years, we are like, you know what, now I'm ready to take over completely. The partnership ends there as per contract. We see how to divide those profits in a fair manner, and then from there, your project is yours. For those who even feel like, I'm actually not a goats person, I'm not an animals person at all, we have a program, the GCS program, where you can say, me, I have my maybe 30 million. How many goats can it buy? So many. We buy them, put them at the farm, because that's your investment. Then instead of you getting goats at the end of whether it's 1 year or 4 years, we make payouts, half-year payouts. So every other 6 months you're getting money from your animals, and then at the end of the 4 years, you've actually made a lot of money on the money you invested at the beginning of this program. How does it work? When you start your contract today, you're like, you know what, I've come to KIMD, I've signed my contract now. You give us a small period of 3 months, sourcing your animals, putting them at the farm, entering them into our QR system, and then after 3 months, we start counting the 4 years or the 1 year, and every other 6 months, depending on your contract, we start paying you. For those that are already running in these programs, can tell you and can testify. Stay with me as we go through the calculations. Welcome to our KIMD Sacco classroom, and in this classroom, we only calculate money. We have drawn our table which shows the number of animals, the minimum per program. This is for goats, where we start with 5 goats, while the lower part is for sheep, where we start with a minimum of 3 sheep. Our price per goat is 700,000, and then our price per sheep is 600,000. This is for your benefit as the investor in this program, to have all your updates about whichever number of animals you have being monitored. We have a 30k price for putting every animal on that system. If you're dealing with goats, you have 730 as your total per goat, and then if you're dealing with sheep, you have 630,000 per goat. Of course, like any other farm, we all understand that there are costs that are going to be incurred in treating your animal, having food reach it on time, things like that. So those operational costs, we have a nice offer which is actually cheap. For those willing to buy 20 animals or more, be it sheep or goat, you pay 50,000 per animal a year. While for those that have 20 animals or less, you're paying 80,000 per animal in operational cost, but that cost is only incurred once a year. Our minimum number of goats for this program is 5. For 5 goats times our 730,000 per goat gives us 3,650,000, and that is your investment capital. For that amount, your profits per year are 1.6 million, which means that after your 6 months, you're going to pay you 800,000. At the end of the second 6 months, which is now a year, we pay another 800,000. That brings your total to 1.6 million a year. But for those of you who feel like, me, I want my profits to come at once with my investment money so that it's easier to calculate your profit, we can be like, no, you know what? We shall give you all that money at the end of the 4 years of your contract, which comes to 6.4 million. When you add your investment here, the total of 6.4, you have a total of 10,050,000 shillings at the end of your 4-year contract. There is an option where you want, you know what, instead of giving me money, I'm looking at starting a farm of my own. I want actual animals. So what we do is we get this 10,050,000 shillings instead, divide it by 730. The number of animals you get from that is the number of animals you receive at the end of your 4 years. For 10 goats, that is 7.3 million as your investment capital. In a year, you're getting 3.2 million. Your total profits at the end of 4 years comes to 12.8 million. At the end of your 4 years, you come to a total of 20,100,000 shillings. So these are not things you're just guessing over. They will come out, let me pay the money and see what happens. You have a contract by law, and this is a registered Sacco. So you know at the end of your 6 months, if you want a payout, your payout is there. If you want goats at the end of your 4 years, your goats are there. Remember, we also have your QR code. So in this tenure of 4 years, you're not just blindly waiting for magic to happen. This thing is not just for people to make money, but it's also a learning process. We have farm visits occasionally that are meant to take you as an investor to the farm where animals are being looked after, so that you actually see, not just monitor on your phone with a QR technology, but see the animals, experience what it is like having them around. At the end of it all, you also can learn. But even you who want to teach your farm management, how things are run at your farm, by the time if you're a person who is looking at taking your goats or sheep at the end of your 4 years, your staff at the farm have also learned. This is something that benefits you in more than one ways. You're learning a skill of keeping animals, you're making money while at it, but then also there is a big profit return. For sheep, our price per animal is 600,000 plus QR technology of 30,000 per animal. So it comes to to 630,000. The minimum number in this program that you can buy is 3. If you have 3 sheep, your investment amount 1,890,000 shillings. Your profits per year are 600,000 shillings. So in 6 months you get 300,000 shillings. At the end of 4 years you have 2.4 million. And so your total payout, if you are going to just pay you, is 4,290,000. If we go and you're like, me, I will buy 5. Your investment capital is 3,150,000. Your profits per year are 1 million. At the end of 4 years, you have 4 million, while your total payout after 4 years, inclusive of the capital you invested, is 7,150,000 shillings. So you invest 3 million, you earn a profit overheads of 4 million, or you invest 7.3 million and you're earning a total profit of 12.8 million. Let's start investing in such programs. Continue, live on with your business that's earning you money for now, while you know in a period of 4 years you actually have some profit that's cooking. And we are here to make life easy for you. We are here to see that we grow together as a country and as people in the practice of livestock keeping. Pass by our offices in Kasangati, check our social media platforms, ask those questions, see that you are satisfied, and then you come to us and let's start doing business. Thank you very much.